This film aims at familiarising customers with the Dräger XM 5000 and the Dräger XM 5600. It's not intended to replace the instructions for use that are delivered with the device. Before we get into how to use the Dräger XM 5000 and 5600, we would first like to give you a brief overview of where everything can be found. The devices are easy to handle and extremely tough. The Dräger XM 5000 detects up to 5 gases at the same time, while the Dräger XM 5600 can detect up to 6 gases. They are equipped with a matrix display. Beneath the display are the plus key and the OK key. Above the display is a horn. Red alarm LEDs are located on the left and right, as well as at the top of the device. At the top of the XM 5000, you will find a position for the catalytic X sensor for measuring combustible gases and vapours. On the XM 5600, this is the location of the position for the infrared sensor for measuring combustible gases and/or carbon dioxide. Positions for up to 3 electrochemical XXS sensors are also provided. You can use either nickel metal hydride batteries or alkaline batteries to operate the device. If your Dräger XM 5000 or Dräger XM 5600 uses rechargeable batteries, you can recharge it using a charging module, which can also be used in a car together with the car charger kit. To do so, insert the device into the charging module. If the red LED is flashing, the device is still charging. If the light is on continuously, the device is fully charged. Charging takes about 4 hours. To turn on the device, press and hold down the OK button for 3 seconds. A countdown is now shown on the display. The LEDs flash and the vibration alarm pulses once the device has been successfully turned on. The instrument starts the boot sequence and performs an automatic self-test. The self-test screen shows the installed software version, the special symbols, the number of days until the next calibration, the alarm threshold for each gas, the TWA and STEL alarm thresholds. To turn off the device, press and hold down the plus and the OK buttons for 3 seconds. The visual alarm flashes and the acoustic alarm emits a sound that confirms the end of the turn-off sequence. You can use the fresh air calibration function to set the oxygen channel to 20.9% by volume and the other sensors to 0. Make sure that you are in an area with clean air when you perform the fresh air calibration. The following additionally applies for the Dräger XM 5600. The fresh air calibration and zero adjustment are not supported by the Dräger sensor Dual IR-CO2, Dräger sensor IR-CO2 or Dräger sensor XXS-03. A zero adjustment of these sensors can be conducted using the Dräger CC Vision PC software. To do so, use a suitable zero gas that is free of carbon dioxide and ozone, for instance nitrogen. When using an infrared sensor in the Dräger XM 5600, the zero point and sensitivity must be adjusted following an impact, which leads to the displayed value in fresh air shifting from 0. Press the plus key briefly 3 times. This symbol appears. Press the OK key to activate fresh air calibration. The flashing numbers show the actual values. Press the OK key. OK is shown in the display. Fresh air calibration is now complete. We'll start with the A1 pre-warning threshold. The alarm threshold can be changed by using the CC Vision computer software, which is available free of charge on the product page of the XM5000 on the Dräger homepage www.dräger.com. The A1 alarm sounds if the concentration is higher than normal but doesn't yet constitute an acute hazard. The audible, visual and vibration alarms are all activated periodically. A1 alternates in the display with the gas concentration. An A1 alarm can be acknowledged by pressing the OK key. The alarm automatically stops as soon as the concentration drops below the defined threshold. Warning: if this alarm is activated, leave the danger area immediately. The A2 main alarm signals danger of death. Inaudible double tone sounds. The visual and vibration alarms are periodically repeated. A2 is shown in the display. The A2 main alarm cannot be acknowledged. This is how to recognize an STEL alarm. The audible, visual and vibration alarms are repeated periodically. The STEL symbol flashes in the display on the right. The gas concentration alternates with A2 on the left. Once again, you must leave the danger zone immediately. The alarm cannot be acknowledged. In a TWA alarm, audible, visual and vibration alarms are also periodically repeated. The TWA symbol flashes in the display on the right. A2 alternates with the gas concentration. You must leave the danger zone immediately. The A2 alarm cannot be acknowledged. The TWA and STEL values are deleted as soon as the device is reset. If the battery of your Dräger XM5600 will only last for another 20 minutes or so, the battery pre-alarm is activated. The audible, visual and vibration alarms are activated periodically. The battery symbol flashes at the bottom right. You can acknowledge the alarm by pressing the OK key. The main battery alarm uses the acoustic, optical and vibration alarm to indicate that the battery is running out. A countdown in the display counts down from 10, after which the device switches itself off. If this X symbol appears in the display and the audible, visual and vibration alarms are activated, there is an instrument error. You can acknowledge the alarm by pressing the OK button, but the X icon remains in the display. Continue working with another device and forward the device with the error message to the service department. An overrange alarm indicating that the measuring range has been exceeded is signalled by the audible, visual and vibration alarms. In addition, this symbol alternates in the display with the A2 main alarm symbol. The ambient air has concentrations that exceed the measuring range of the relevant sensor. In this case, leave the danger zone immediately. This alarm cannot be acknowledged. There is a special feature in the Dräger XM5000 with Cat-X sensor. A lock alarm is sounded if the measuring range is exceeded by a significant amount, meaning that very high concentrations of combustible substances are received by the Cat-X channel. This Cat-X lock alarm can be manually acknowledged by turning the device off and then on again in clean air. The lock alarm is displayed by this icon. In an underrange alarm in which the measuring range is not reached, the audible, visual and vibration alarms are repeated. The underrange symbol is shown in the respective measuring field. This indicates that the measured value is negative. This can occur if, for example, a fresh air calibration has been carried out in a range in which concentrations were already present. Perform fresh air calibration immediately in an area of fresh air. This alarm cannot be acknowledged. An X symbol at the top right indicates an error. Press OK for 3 seconds. An error code is now shown in the display. To find out what this error code means, please see the technical manual posted on the product webpage at www.dräger.com. By pressing the OK key again, other error codes may be shown. To abort, press the plus key to return the device to measuring mode. The exclamation mark on the right in the display refers to a notice. Press the OK button for 3 seconds. An information code is shown on the display. The list of information codes can be found in the technical manual, which is provided on the product page on the web at www.dräger.com. Press the OK button once again to display any additional notice codes. To abort, press the plus key to return the device to measuring mode. You can also use the device with an external pump for clearance measurements in enclosed spaces. Place the switched-on device inside the pump. Press down until it clicks into place. The LEDs briefly turn green and then red, accompanied by an audible signal. The pump now starts automatically and initializes the flow test. At the same time, the yellow LED flashes and an audible signal can be heard. Now close the intake connection by kinking the hose for 2 seconds. The flow LED flashes red and a continuous tone can be heard. Now release the intake connection. If the LED lights up green, the device is ready to use. You can now start measuring. If the test is unsuccessful, the flow LED flashes red and a continuous tone sounds. The device has a USB infrared interface. You can connect the device to a PC. Once the two devices have been connected, PC appears in the device display. You can now upload or download data and change settings and alarm thresholds using the CC Vision software, which can be downloaded on the device's product page on the web at www.dräger.com. Depending on the regulations or guidelines, you will first need to perform a function test of your Dräger XM5000 or Dräger XM5600. The bump test serves to check whether the gas inlet is blocked, whether the sensors respond to gas, and whether the alarm elements are triggered. To do so, insert the device after turning it on. The bump test station automatically identifies the device. The sensors are now automatically purged and the alarms are displayed. If the function test is correct, a flashing OK will appear in the display. The function test is now complete. If an error occurs during the function test, a channel error _ will be displayed for the sensor or sensors. The device will have to be calibrated and possibly repaired. You can also use a Dräger X-Dock station to perform a function test. Insert the device into the module. When inserted for the first time, X-Dock recognizes the device and automatically adds it to the integrated database. The LED strip will flash blue for the duration of the test. When the LED changes to green, the test has been completed successfully. The X-Dock screen also turns green. Touch it to obtain additional information on the test results. Now remove the device.